Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 10 of the Slightly Off podcast, where we occasionally sometimes talk about video games. My name's Chris.
My name is Will.
I am Victoria.
My name's Jake.
And I'm Victoria.
No one cares, Victoria. So we're joined by a special guest,
Everyone
Jake.
cares.
He does stuff for us. What do you do?
I occasionally edit videos when time allows.
Whenever
Like a
he's
champ,
not
I might add.
Thank
working
you.
like 20 shifts a week.
Yeah, dude, Jake, you do work a lot.
I did like two 10-hour shifts on Monday and Tuesday.
What? Why?
Jeez.
It's because we have everyone wants to call out the days that I work, so then
And
it
it's a
requires
pizza
me to
place.
be longer.
Everyone wants pizza.
Yeah.
I know, and Jake's got to have money for his Ruby swag.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into that in a second.
Speaking of Ruby,
I was gonna
Ruby
say,
swag,
Yeah, I guess that'd be better for.
let's just talk. What'd you guys get for
That Black Friday merch.
and Cyber Monday, and then where they just screwed you over and gave you better deals during the week?
Oh, so
I know, right?
From the Rooster Teeth store, literally solely Ruby merch, I spent over $400 on.
Jesus
Did you take out a small
So
loan for
if
that?
I would have waited for the sale, I
Holy
could have saved
crap.
$100.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other
Jake.
than the Ruby merch, the only other things I got was I got the Funhouse Overwatch shirt, the Cow Chop cup, like the Silipint thing. I think I got something else. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll have to pull up my thing. But as for the Ruby stuff,
you have a
then I
list?
found out they were doing the 12 days of Rooster Teeth thing, and it was like 20% off, and I was like, well, that would have been really nice to know before I spent all this money.
Yeah, but you didn't want to have them sold out of anything you wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Yeah, 'cause
only
they-
thing that
Yeah,
I don't
premium
regret
pricing.
getting right away was that Christmas ornament thing, because that's apparently limited edition. So
Oh yeah. Well, there's always next year
Yeah. Or
Maybe.
eBay.
or eBay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can
Damn
spend
scalpers.
$3,000 on it. Yeah.
all right, so I have my order history up.
Oh, there you go.
This is so from the Black Friday, I got the black on black Ruby shirt.
Oh, that's tight.
Lots of black on black that day.
The 10. I got 10
Heyo.
of the blind box figures.
Oh my goodness, Jake.
There's
got
11.
10?
I almost got 11, but so that was the Black Friday deal because that was like the only Ruby things that came out that day that I didn't have already.
How many
Yeah,
repeats
yeah.
did you get in the blind box?
I haven't gotten my order yet. They
Oh.
just shipped
What?
it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was because I had so
Lucky.
much stuff in it. Like I don't know.
They were like,
'cause
"Jeez, this guy
I-
ordered $400."
I think
worth
they're
of
just
stuff.
backlogged on a lot of stuff because I'm still waiting on. To be fair, it was my fault. I ordered some stuff with my Extra Life shirt and poster,
Oh yeah.
and I made that mistake.
So then
So I'm gonna have to wait until like 2 months into next year to get those.
So then my Cyber Monday thing. For some reason, one of the items in the Cyber Monday order shipped already, but the rest of it hasn't. So I don't
Maybe
know
it's
why.
in a different warehouse or something.
But on Cyber Monday, I got all 4 of the villain figures. I got the Volume 4 retro reveal poster, the one that looks like the original poster, but with the new character designs.
Oh, nice.
I got the throw pillow. I got all 4 of the cups.
Oh,
I
that
got the
pillow looks so
coasters. I also got the shower curtain.
Nice.
Totally
Jake, you
gonna
were just,
hang it up as a
you were
regular
just
curtain.
swimming in Ruby merchandise.
And then like 2
And
days
then
after
there's
that or
more.
something, they released a few more Ruby things. I got the holiday ornament, and then I got the art canvas that's like the Volume 4 poster.
Nice.
Sounds like a good haul.
Not gonna lie,
Now,
when I
you're
saw
getting-
the Naked Gus shower curtain, I just saw the name. I was hoping they just blew up that old picture and put it on the shower curtain.
I would have loved that.
Instead, it was just the animated adventure one, and I was like,
RTA.
oh, I would have
Meh.
bought that in a heartbeat if it was the Naked Gus drinking a
I wa-
beer
I
with
want
an
the real
Xbox
Naked
controller.
Gus.
Did you guys
That-
get any video games?
old
What
joke.
about the video games? We're a video game podcast. Where are video games at?
So,
Nope.
so on Black Friday, I decided that I was going to brave the storm and I was going to go to Best Buy. I have never been shopping on Black Friday before, and because I had some deals that I wanted to get my hands on, but I also wanted to get a new phone. So I show up there, and the line's like wrapped halfway around the building, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be out here forever. And I got to tell you, Black Friday at Best Buy is actually pretty pleasant. I mean, the line started moving. The entire line made it into the store. And when I got in there, I mean, it was like a well-oiled machine. There was a guy standing at the door, and he said, what do you need? And the guy's like, the guy in front of me was like, I want this TV. He's like, go stand over there. And then looks at the next guy, what do you need? I need to get this computer. Okay, go stand over there. I mean, it was like everyone knew where they were supposed to be. Everywhere, there were like small lines everywhere. And then there was a guy who was like, anyone for the Samsung Galaxy F7 Edge phone from Verizon? I raised my hand. He's like, okay, go stand over there. So I grabbed my Galaxy S7 phone, or S7 Edge phone, which is, I mean, I gotta say, it's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying it.
Nice.
But they had a deal where if you bought the phone on Black Friday, you got a free Samsung Gear VR headset.
Shit.
And then you got a $400 gift card to Best Buy.
Okay.
That's
Also-
I
trade.
know,
You
right?
have to trade
the
in though.
headset not so bad, or not so good. I mean, because it's like that's the one you use with your phone, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still pretty awesome.
I mean, I guess.
And Victoria, it was free.
Yeah, I guess that's the
It
point.
was free.
It's that $400 gift card.
Yeah.
I know,
Best
right?
Buy.
So then I
That's real nice.
So I finished checking out with my phone, and the guy who was checking me out was super chill. I turn around with my $400 gift card. I buy a phone case, and then I run over, grab a copy of Titanfall 2 for $30.
Nice.
And I just stroll on out of the store. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It just it felt like just a crowded day. Like it was, a crowded Tuesday at Best Buy.
Yeah.
It was insane how easy it was. So there you go, Chris. I bought Titanfall 2.
Yeah. Yeah, but you didn't play with us before.
Well, listen, Chris. We'll talk about that later. What were you saying, Victoria?
I experienced my first Black Friday at a mall this year.
Oh, good God.
See,
I
that's a
didn't-
bad idea.
I didn't want to go. I'm like, please. We went to my aunt's house. I'm like, please, just let me sit here. I never
Let me
wanted
sit
to
here
go
and be
to a mall.
antisocial.
I never wanted to go to a mall for Black Friday. And they're like, no, you should come with us. I'm like, all right, fine. Didn't get anything because why would I? It was stupid.
Why not? If you're gonna brave the storm, you might at least come away with some victory trophy.
Because all they went to was like Macy's, and I think we looked at like one other store where the prices were dropped like $10.
Meh.
The mall has terrible deals. That's
Then
another
why do
thing.
people go
Boring.
there? Is it just like tradition?
I think it's just because it has a plethora of different like shops, so people have options.
Lame.
But I did.
Yeah, it's a one-stop
I did go to
shop.
Best Buy later on Friday, and I saw like the tape they had on the ground, and it looked like they just had people walking down the aisles in a line.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It was
Like,
yeah.
I swear they must have had traffic
like-
engineers saying, "Okay, here's how we need to lay out the
They
store."
had
I
on
can
the
picture some guy
reflective
with like a
vests
blueprint.
and everything, and they had
They
whistles.
had like the light up. They had like the light up cones, like waving people around,
Like at
"Move
the airports."
Move along, sir. Exactly.
Well, I mean, like after the disasters of previous years, where like people have been getting hurt, injured, all that shit.
Yeah,
stuff.
trampled to death.
Trampled to death. It's
Fighting
like
over
they had to
PlayStations.
really step up their game. But I also think the internet is there to thank, just because like you could go get the deals
Yeah.
at midnight on Thanksgiving. And
Yeah.
like not have to worry about anything, and that's how
I could
like
just be
that's how
chilling
I
on
did
the
most
couch
of my
in my
shops.
underwear.
I only did Black Friday once, and then like after that, I was like, screw that. I'm just sticking to the online
Yep.
deals.
The only thing
Scarred.
I bought in store was Galaxy S7. So
Yeah, the phone deals are amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, so
Thank
I
you.
also, and it wasn't on Black Friday, but do you remember when the Rooster Teeth store was having its like closeout sale of a lot of its
yeah,
old
like
items?
the 80 up to
Yeah.
80% off.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I got the RT Shorts DVDs. I got season 1, 2, and 3 of the RT Shorts,
Classics.
and then I got a Rooster Teeth belt buckle, which I'm super stoked to wear.
I wish I had a
and then
belt to like have belt buckles.
I know, right? I bought one, and I realized it could interchange with belt buckles. I'm like, oh my goch, this is amazing.
You're like, I
But
know exactly which ones I'm getting.
I know, right? Exactly.
First one was
So, and then I
Nintendo.
got- exactly. Like
It
an
was
old
just
style
like
NES
the
controller.
old school N cube.
There you go. Oh, that would be awesome. Okay.
I'm sure
when
it's
we're
out
done
there,
with this, I'm
Will.
going to go buy one. I mean, you guys know me. That's exactly what I need. And then I bought some slap bands, the Tower of Pimps slap bracelet and a YOLO slap bracelet that I think I'm going to give away at some future events.
There you go.
Cool.
But yeah, I got all that for what I get. I think I got all that for $10.
Shit.
So I made out like a bandit that day. But
Yeah, so-
not necessarily Black Friday.
Yeah, some of the video games I ended up buying were Titanfall 2. I got Skyrim.
There you go.
And I got what else? What other game did I get? I got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I also bought the Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens because I could not help myself.
To be fair,
That's
those Lego
that actually
games are
sounds-
really
they're-
good, though.
I know,
They
and it had
are.
really great reviews. I'm like, it's Star Wars. How
Like,
can
I
this
think,
be
go
bad?
wrong with that. You
I
can't
think
go wrong with
Clayton and
that.
Shelby played the Lego Harry Potter for Extra Life, and that
Yeah, they
thing
did.
looked really fun.
Yeah. No, they know what's up. So I really look forward to playing that in my off time.
There you go.
The other things that I bought were... I got some of the closeout sale. I bought a few of the stuff from the RT store. I can't remember everything I bought. And
It was just so much stuff.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. So much stuff. And I bought an 8 terabyte hard drive for my computer.
Nice.
Dang.
That's
So
the
I
only,
can-
the only
Do you
thing
even
video
own
wise-
8 terabytes of information?
I
Not
could
yet,
easily fill up
but-
8 terabytes.
Yeah.
But soon.
Really?
Oh yeah.
8 terabytes
Wink,
of
wink,
what? What
wink.
could you possibly have that
Like,
fill up
give
8
me-
terabytes?
Like, I think within 2 years, I could probably end up filling up half of that.
Do you realize like how much
half.
memory we used to record the extra live stream?
Yeah.
I mean, still.
Each
is
one
that
of
8
those-
terabytes?
No, each one of those is like, was it? How much was it? It
Hold up,
wasn't
let me just pull it up.
10 gigs,
it-
but it was around
That
there.
is not a lot. That is not a lot of information.
But that's
Per-
but you have to
per
remember
video
this was at
game.
like a lower quality too. Like if we would have like went full
done
out,
1080. That would have been big.
All I'm saying is that we would need to go through a few years of RT Florida doing stuff to fill up 8 gigs of memory.
See, that's
What,
what,
Nate
you
gigs?
think, but
No,
you
no.
don't.
Yeah.
Will, you don't see.
Oh, sorry,
the
no,
folder,
8 terabytes. 8
Well,
terabytes.
you don't see the folder that I have for RT Florida on my desktop. Thing
that's
grows
fair.
bigger and bigger by the day because I get everyone's
fair.
pictures and videos from the events, and I have them as a backup.
Just like aggregating
Yeah.
RT Florida information.
By this point, we're almost at the 1 year mark. By the time this comes
I'm so
out,
excited.
by the time this comes out, we'll actually be at our 1 year mark. I am
am so
already
stoked for
my
that.
1 terabyte
I'm a
hard drive is
champion.
already almost full, and that wasn't within our first year. While we're
mean,
still
we're-
kicking things off.
RT Florida is filled with champions.
Yeah,
You know, we just that's how we do it.
we're
my
troopers.
RT Florida folder is at 161 gigabytes right now, and I don't think that has all of what I have from RT Florida in there.
Mm-hmm.
Brag about it.
No, but I'm saying like it takes up a lot.
It
of
does.
memory.
Yeah, I guess
Especially
that's
for
true.
like Jake and I, where we do a lot of the video stuff.
Yeah. I guess I kind of underestimate the size of video files.
They get really big.
Oh, for sure.
I just like how
So,
everyone's talking about like, oh no, I got these video games for Black Friday and these this phone. I'm sitting here getting a whole bunch of stuff for my house to make it smart.
Make
To
it
make
smart.
it smart.
I got like
about time you made the
Alexa,
smart-
I got the
house
Philips
smart.
Hue lights. I got Samsung smart things.
Yeah, your house
Samsung
was pretty
smart
dumb
thing.
before.
Go on. Let's.
I got a Z-Wave for my door lock. So now everything's automatic. I don't have to touch a light switch in my house anymore.
Oh, you poor
Please tell me
thing.
you didn't get Hue bulbs.
I did. Not all of them.
No!
No, not all of them. I only got them for certain ones. I thought they were stupid at first.
For certain ones, air quotes. I think we all know what one she's talking about.
My kitchen.
Okay, maybe we don't know which
Now-
one she's talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But it's actually
Oh, come on.
really
Yes,
cool.
you do.
No, I really don't.
Okay, well, I can't help you, Victoria.
I'm sorry.
Think about what Gavin and Gus would talk about with Hue bulbs.
You mean the
Westworld?
light
Nope.
on their dick?
No! Oh, never mind. Move along.
I don't know
Move
what
along.
we're talking about.
All right.
So the only game I got was Titanfall 2.
I know. I mean,
Hey guys, and I think that's a
It's a
great
YouTube.
That's like a
segue
main
to talk
game
about our first
everyone should
topic
get.
here. Titanfall 2.
I know. Real smooth.
Real.
Jake.
See, he knows what's up with these podcasts.
There you go.
So, what's your guys' thoughts of it? Like,
So,
play the campaign?
yeah, let's hear from Jake.
I actually really like Titanfall 2 like a lot. Like currently right now might be like not I'm not saying like of all time, I'm just saying currently right now might be my favorite first person shooter. Just because like one of the biggest reasons why is because a big thing in gaming that's like really important to me is movement. So like the wall running and all that I'm just like in love with. And like the grappling hook and all that is just like the way that you can move around the map is just amazing to me. And the campaign is like super fun. Like the story
That's one thing.
story's a little basic, but the actual like missions and stuff are awesome.
That's one thing that I've really heard about Titanfall 2 was that they stepped up the campaign because
Yeah, they did.
I remember from the first one the campaign was almost like
There
non-existent.
was really not
There,
a campaign.
there was no
The
campaign.
campaign was their multiplayer.
It was literally
This
just
was like
multiplayer match with
campaign in
story
air
in the
quotes.
Here's
background.
this 30-second video
Well, and,
intro to this level.
Titanfall, especially, I guess now it's two of them. It's a very visual game. Everything looks very nice, even though there's really not a whole lot to it.
Yeah.
Mechanics
Yeah,
wise,
most
at
definitely.
least.
I don't know, just like the way that I can move around the map is just like I fell in love with it. Like I was like playing with Chris earlier and there was like just like this moment I had to record where I was like I maneuvered around the map and it wasn't even like I did any cool kills or anything. It was just the movement itself. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
I think that's what really makes games great is when they have that one thing that kind of sets them apart from other games, or they have that one mechanic that just works really, really well. You know, I feel like for GTA, it's how open everything is and how how you can explore and how everything feels really real. And I guess, like you said, for Titanfall 2, it's that whole movement thing. It's that everything is really fluid and it's just something that you can get with that game that you probably can't get with many
With
other
Gears
games.
of War, it's a chainsaw.
Exactly. I mean, come on, let's be real here. That's all you really need in Gears.
But no,
That and
I was
curb
a
stomping.
big critic of the Titanfall 2 beta. Like
Yeah, the beta wasn't that
it
great.
was awful. I thought the gameplay was like it took a step back. And playing the Titans just weren't fun. Running around wasn't fun. And then made the decision. It was $30 on Black Friday to go ahead and buy it. And I just played it for hour and a half before we did this podcast, and I'll be jumping back on later.
Yeah,
So how long before the release was the beta?
Like maybe
I don't
It
know.
was
A month?
A few months.
no,
it was,
it was only like a
No, I thought it was like 2 or 3 months ago.
No, it was
to
a
the
while.
internet.
So
All I know is I
what
had
I'm wondering,
no like urge to play Titanfall 2 after that beta, but then like I kept hearing amazing things about it after it released, and I was like, I'll try it again, and then like I fell in love with it.
so my question is that do you think they had enough time to change things after the beta, or was it just the beta wasn't an accurate representation of the actual game?
Well, they
August
didn't they
19th.
like publicly say they were gonna change a lot of it? I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
was like a thing that they said on the No. Was
That they
Titan-
were or were not.
that they were like they made an announcement
Okay.
like we hear you guys loud and clear. We'll switch it up. Like I don't even remember.
Which is perfect. I mean, that's exactly what you want. You go in, you let people play, you hear their concerns and say, if you got somebody coming at you saying, hey, I really think the game would play a lot better if you change the controls to this, that's exactly what you want to hear. You change it, and then suddenly you're pleasing everyone, and you're, creating a great sequel.
Well, the fact that they were also able to do that, like completely change it and not push back the release date too.
Oh, definitely.
But that's also I kind of wish they had pushed back the release date only because that's what kind of screwed them over. But apparently there's like a lot of talk that EA might have tried to sabotage them. I don't know, there's things I've heard. Because like Titanfall 2 is like a completely like there's no season pass, there's free content that's going to be released regularly. And for some reason they wanted to release it like a week or two after Battlefield 1. So which is also
Oh, I
another
gotcha.
EA title. and so it kind of flopped. But I'm
Well,
hoping,
that's
like,
weird.
because of the Black Friday sales, it's back
Yeah,
up.
because I mean, review-wise, it's getting 8 and 9s, and it's doing really well. And then you look at the sales, and you're like, that's not a 8 or 9 reviewed game due to the sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is unfortunate when you have games that are reviewed well but just don't have the
same thing,
sales.
same
to
thing
really
with
back up
Dishonored
that
2,
review.
where they're just well
Yeah, oh my
reviewed.
gosh.
I haven't heard anybody say like anything like this game's horrible. Like they'll just like, oh yeah, I wish they did this a little bit better. But pretty much all of it's like great reviews, and it's struggling real bad.
Yeah, maybe chances are, a lot of the times when something like that happens, the developers will come out with something. They'll drop the price and be like, "Oh, well, here's a patch that does this now," and people are like, "Oh, well, that's interesting. Let me get it."
Put unicorns on your
I
Titans.
don't think that's going to save No Man's Sky, though.
Aww.
So what I'm saying is, hopefully, something like that will happen for those games, and
Oh, for sure. And I
Yeah.
think, like Chris said, with the Black Friday deals and hopefully deals in the future, the game might be a little more affordable to people, and then people start
Absolutely.
picking it up, and eventually you see an increase in the sales.
That's
really
why, like, I
like
was telling
how
everyone to pick up Titanfall 2 during Black Friday.
yeah, and I really like how Xbox now is doing their free-to-play days. So that way you're able, if you don't have the game or you just want to try it out, you're able to do that.
Yeah, and you can.
And
It was
you can
crazy to
see
hear how
if
many
you
people did
really
that with
like it.
Overwatch.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
night we did that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah, you're right. I definitely agree that it is a really great idea, especially to increase sales in games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, I guess another game just recently came out, and I know that someone on this podcast had mentioned that they've been waiting over 10 years to play it. Victoria, why don't you tell us about your experiences with Final Fantasy 15?
Final Fantasy 15. It's really great. It's
All right, and we're done to the next game.
no, it's like, I don't know. You think 10 years is a long time, and you would hope the game would be, almost perfect. And honestly, Final Fantasy 15, it almost hits that perfectly. Obviously, there are some flaws,
Nice.
like there are with any game. One pet peeve I have, which Jake, you said you played the game, so you probably have this issue too. Whenever you go to use the action button, A, and you try to pick something out or mount a chocobo, you just end up jumping in front of this little glowing dot for like 2 seconds. It's like, no, I want to pick it up. No, I'm jumping. I want to pick it up. And it's really annoying. But it's also hilarious.
First world problems.
But apparently, the game has one of the... Final Fantasy 14 didn't do all that well. And
Well,
then
wasn't
they remastered
14
it. And
the
then,
online?
Yes,
one?
it was an MMO, which
Yeah,
I
14
didn't play
was
it
an
when it
MMO.
first came out. I did it when they basically redid the entire thing, and it became A Realm Reborn. And then it was actually really good. Really upset that you didn't have an actual fight with Ramuh in Final Fantasy 15, because the one in 14 was
Oh, really?
kind of lacking. Yeah, you just run around and go touch these kind of crystalline
Touch.
bolts, and
Spoilers.
That's about it. It's like, all right, now you can summon Ramuh now.
Wait, is that 14 or
Oh,
15?
that's kind of a bummer.
That's 15.
Oh, well, thanks for spoiling it, Victoria.
I know, right? That's
feel
what
like
I
we
was
should
thinking.
just put spoilers
It's not
right
a
there.
spoiler. It's all right. Fine. So
Jake, prepare to be disappointed. I know. Well, it was. I really want to get that game. I'll probably try looking at getting it later in the month, but I'm really stoked to getting ready
Yeah,
to
I'll
play that
probably
game.
Yeah,
pick it up via
but-
Redbox and see how I like it. Everybody.
it's
Do it.
It is really good. And I think even Redbox, if you Redbox it, it is going to take a while to get through the
Yeah.
game, but to see if you like it,
Oh, God.
that is a good option, because within the first, honestly, the opening, the prologue, everyone's seen it. It's, out there, public access, so this shouldn't be a spoiler. But you start
Spoilers.
out the game by pushing the regalia, the car that you have, down the road. And I forget what song is playing, but it just makes it hilarious. You actually get to see the interaction with the characters, and it only adds to how they bond throughout the game. even the little like snippets of like voice acting that they do, like if you're just running down the road on a chocobo and they're like, oh, so that's Cindy, she's a real nice girl, Prompto says that, and you're just
Nice.
you can see the characters growing, you get more into their personalities, and it allows you to connect with them more. And I think Final Fantasy 15 does that really great.
Man, now I want to play it.
So the reason why I really wanted to talk about it was because this is actually my first Final Fantasy game ever.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, remember, Jake's a youngin'.
Jake, I'm so proud of you.
23, but I mean, it's just like I've never really been like, especially when it was like the turn-based thing, like that's never really been a big thing of mine. And I don't know, like for me, it was like at the time, it wasn't really like a thing that I thought I'd be into. But then like when this was coming out, I saw like some gameplay and stuff, and I was just like, this looks really fun. Like I want to try it out. And I thought I immediately made the right decision because like literally when you open the game, the first thing it says is like a Final Fantasy for new players and old players.
Yes,
I was like, well, perfect.
And me
like,
as someone
like
who's been
box is
playing
welcoming
it since, me as someone who's been playing it since on my Game Boy, I can definitely see how it's a great game for veterans and beginners because it's completely on its own. It kind of gives you a backstory a bit about the whole Final Fantasy world, and it's based in the world of Eos, which is a great starter world for anyone who doesn't know too much about it. And like you were saying with the whole turn-based thing, you weren't a big fan of that. It allows you to kind of enable it and disable it with the wait mode that they have.
Yeah, I've actually been using wait mode. It's pretty cool.
Wait mode is nice with those warp strikes because you're able to actually take your time and figure out, all right, who do I want to attack next?
Yeah, I also like that when you're in wait mode, you can actually like I think you have to buy the upgrade for it, but like it actually tells you the weaknesses of the enemies.
Yes, that's one of the ascension perks.
So but so the thing about Final Fantasy that's also it's not, when I say a problem, it's not a problem as in like an actual problem where it brings the game down. It's just like a personal thing for me with games like this, is that I have a problem where any game that's like this, I tend to try to do every single side quest I can possibly do before doing the main missions. So like
like the issue you have with a lot of Bethesda games like Fallout and Skyrim.
Oh, hell yeah.
There are tons of side quests and hunting missions, and then they throw in fishing and...
Oh, man, like Zelda games.
Yeah.
Throwing it back.
Like, let me put it this way. Like, earlier today, like, after I beat Chapter 2 and you finally get to, like, go into the world more and, like, see everything. Like, after I did, like, the main mission where you meet up with Iris, I pretty much spent like 30 to 45 minutes not even actually doing side quests. I was just literally going around the map collecting all the side quests I could possibly pick up because like it has little indicators of where there's side quests. So I literally spent like almost an hour just picking up side quests, not even doing them.
And I'm glad that it actually does that. It tells you where they are, how to get to them. It doesn't make you kill yourself searching for them. Even for like the ingredients and the treasures, it doesn't kill you because you're already spending enough time on the story and the side quests.
Yeah, literally the only side quests in the game that like they don't show you are like the really random ones where like someone's like hurt and you have to go give them a potion. Like they just happen to be in an area.
Yeah, and I don't even know if those are actual side quests or if they're random events. I'm not entirely sure.
They
on
are
that yet.
because the first one I ever did was like the guy that's like you drive by the road and he's like behind the rock.
Right
and
by
when I did
Hammerhead.
that, it gave me the achievement for the side quest, like doing your first side quest or whatever.
Okay. Let me tell you, man, that guy, I spent a good 10, 15 minutes running around that circle trying to find him. I did it methodically to where I'm like, all right, I'm going to start at the outside of the circle and slowly run inwards. Couldn't find him until I looked up online and saw the video. I'm like,
same.
He's behind that goddamn rock.
He's
been
literally
there
like
the entire
right
time.
around where you start. I was so mad.
So, let me ask you guys, how many hours have you guys put into
20
FF15 so far?
24. It has a counter.
I'm
Okay.
at 14, I think.
All right. So it sounds like there's like a crap load of content.
Oh,
Oh,
like I'm only after
absolutely.
chapter 2, and I've already put like
There
I think there's
are-
like 13.
13 chapters, and then which apparently they're actually putting out a patch for chapter 13 that's going to improve the story to add more cutscenes, because apparently it was a bit lackluster. Haven't gotten there yet, so I can't judge it for myself, but it was kind of slow and it just wasn't that good. So I guess they're putting in a patch to fix that. So maybe play those side quests, take a bit of time, and so they can
no,
push
I'm
that
doing all
out
those. I have,
before you can do that.
I have like 10 or 15 side quests lined up that I'm gonna be playing right after I get off this.
I'm at the point where I guess it's right before I get to that place where you're trying to go. Altisha, that place that you've been trying to go to meet up with Lady Luna Freya this entire time.
Oh, okay.
And I'm at the point where I can't get there because I haven't completed the story. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get as many side missions as I can done until they say, you need to get to this spot.
Oh yeah,
And that's going to be my stopping point on side missions.
what happened is right before chapter 2, the mission you do before it's like, oh, you completed chapter 2. I saved right before I did that mission because what I had been saving up like a bunch of XP. And what I was gonna do is I was gonna go to like that one hotel that's like by the water that you get like twice the amount of experience if you rest there.
K, yeah.
You have to spend like 10K.
Oh, but it's worth it. It's so easy to get money now too.
But
when you do all those side quests and the hunts.
I did. So
It's
I
just
did.
guild
I
for
did every
days.
possible thing I did. I could do all the hunts I could possibly do. I did everything, and then I did the mission, and then like it automatically, gave me my experience. So I was like, shit. So I went back to the save point, went to rest, and then replayed that mission just so that I could get all the extra levels. Because like when I first went through it without sleep resting there, I got to like level 18 or something because I didn't have the ×2 boost. But after I did that and went through it the second time, I was like level 20 when I came out of that.
Nice.
Jeez, I'm at this point where I don't want any more XP. I'm too overpowered for the story quests.
What?
No, because listen, like it's kind of true because I
Blasphemy.
was like going level 18 into like the one mission, and it was like literally a level 8 mission, so you just like wrecked everything, and like the boss fight was like over within like 30 seconds.
I'm level 32 and the story is on level 18. That's the point I'm at in this game because I keep
That's how I
doing
feel when I
side
play.
quests.
That's how I feel when I play Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
I'm like 10 levels ahead of the story, and we go into the.
You go into the gym and you just take them out in like one hit.
Yeah, well, not gym, but when you're doing the island challenges.
Okay, yeah.
You're basically like, one shot.
The Kahuna or the captains.
Exactly. Every enemy you or every other Pokemon you encounter. So.
I just
Man,
finished
so-
my first island, so I'm
Oh yeah.
yeah, I just got to my second island, so we'll
Nice. Did
see
you
how
remember
that
to pick
goes.
up a Pikachu or a Pichu?
I got
on
a
the first
I got a
island?
Pichu, yes.
Nice. Give that thing a soothe bell.
Okay, yeah.
So since we're talking, like I haven't played Pokemon, but since we're talking about that, should we talk about Pokemon Go?
Guys, we're getting a new update that actually already happened, I think.
So I haven't
think it did
heard.
too.
Now-
I've been off.
I
of
haven't heard
Pokemon.
about the
Now,
update. So
now
what,
with 100% more Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Did you guys? So Starbucks are becoming.
I haven't heard anything about this.
gyms. I think they're becoming. They're like
Just
gyms
all
Oh,
Starbucks.
okay.
slash Pokestops. I think most of them are going to be Pokestops now. So now there's also special Pokemon Go flavored drinks that you can get at Starbucks for a fee.
I know, like
Yeah, and the new update also included a new form of tracking.
yeah, I
where
saw that.
What you can do is you select a Pokemon and it'll be near a Pokestop near you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can select it and then you know exactly where to go. You don't have to kind of like walk around aimlessly looking for it.
Oh.
You can see like, okay, it's near a Pokestop and it'll show you on a map. Here's where it is. It's not going to be like right at the Pokestop, but it'll be near it. So that kind of
Yeah.
like that's like a new way they're doing tracking, and I actually kind of like it because you can see like, oh, there's an Eevee over here. I need one of those. I can now know I can walk over there and have a chance at encountering it, as opposed to seeing an EV on your
I'll never
your,
find this
nearby chart and being like, okay, well,
So it's kind of like
I don't know what direction this is in.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
like how they took a step back to their original launch
Except
when we
this is
had
a little
the
more
step
defined.
tracker.
Exactly.
In a way.
So, and that's really helped a lot of people. And I feel like they've also increased the encounter rate, and they also have a new feature where you get bonus XP for catching a Pokemon every day and visiting a Pokestop every day.
Yes, I did see that. I don't have the ability. I don't do that every day though. I haven't touched the game in like a month.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't, like,
your
touched
poor
it.
yeah, so the
Pokemon.
Ditto
They also
appears
had a
as
Ditto
normal
right now.
Pokemon. And
Yeah, I
you
did
don't
hear about
catch
that.
it. Or like you don't know if you caught a Ditto until after you,
So it only happens
surprise.
when you catch it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's actually a Ditto.
Yep.
Exactly, which I think is kind of cool.
It
makes you like,
is.
okay, maybe I should catch all these
To not get a
Pidgeys and
Ditto.
Spearows and Rattatas.
Yeah. But oh my goodness. That is going
So-
to be terrible. I can only imagine because
Yeah.
they probably aren't common. They're going to be rare as shit.
You'd be surprised. If you track them down, you can. I think after you've been playing for a while, they'll eventually show up, and I know there can be nests for them. So,
Oh.
but so Chris, when is the rollout of some of the Gen 2 Pokemon coming out?
They haven't mentioned that.
Okay, because I thought that
I
was
just see
coming
that-
soon.
Yeah. Yes. Well, they haven't officially announced that, but there's been leaks. And
I love leaks.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, and like the
Niantic already confirmed players will be able to hunt 100 new creatures. Let's
yeah,
see.
it was December 7th actually. It looked like according to one post or
Yeah.
the
So
8th.
needless to say-
so
Well-
this is the 8th today, so
Needless to say, I think
It's-
in the near future, I think we're going to start seeing some Gen 2 Pokemon come out, which is crazy because there's still. I hope when they do that they release a lot of the region Pokemon. Like there's only like specific Pokemon you can catch in other regions, like other countries, that you can't get in the States.
uh-huh.
And I hope they would release those. But yeah, I think it's there's some cool updates coming that might reinvigorate people to play a little more.
Well, there's been people in Florida that have been finding Mr. Mime, which is
That
only
was
a
a
European
France
based.
one, wasn't it?
Yeah, Europe or something like that.
Yeah. So like they've been finding him, and like I think somebody found him in Tampa.
Well, I mean, maybe Niantic finally realized that not everyone is going to be able to go to Europe. So they're like, well, let's let everyone catch them all.
Well, I mean that's why they're going to be doing trading. They announced that
Oh,
too,
fun.
officially. Like,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
finally.
we're actually doing this now.
Training and trainer battles, so you can battle your friends.
That'd be cool
Which-
if you
I
ran
feel like they
into
should have
someone.
had day one.
It'd be cool if you ran
Yeah,
into someone
there's
and
a
had
lot
the
of-
exclamation mark like show up on your screen with the little
That
noise
would
like
be so legit. Like you can have a setting
I
that you can
feel-
turn on. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to battle people near me.
yeah, so like you just turn it on
I
and
feel like
it's
they-
like any interaction with someone else who has that on, it's suddenly battle.
Shit, that'd be crazy at the
Yeah.
lakefront.
Yeah, they really missed out by not having like the gym battle or like the battling friends like not on first
'Cause-
day.
Yeah.
'Cause I
They
feel like
missed out
that'd
on
be
a lot of
something that
people
would keep.
because now
Yeah,
they
they
definitely
would.
don't have as many people playing anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
all right. They made their $1 billion off of that. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Billion? I think you mean trillion.
It's
It's a Pokemon game, remember?
$1 trillion. Yeah, probably the combination of Pokemon Go sales and Pokemon Sun and Moon sales.
Yeah, and
They've just
merchandise
made
and
gobs
everything.
and gobs of money.
Don't forget the Poke Watches or whatever they were called.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Apparently they didn't really work.
Oh, surprise.
I still didn't understand like how like I just didn't
Basically,
really get
it was
the-
supposed to. You know how your phone would, like, if you were holding it or something, it would vibrate or make a noise when a Pokemon popped up. It would basically do that for the watch, and so it wouldn't drain as much battery on your phone, and you could do it, I believe, while your phone was locked.
Yeah, that was the big selling point. Is you could just be walking around with your phone in your pocket, and then when you encountered a Pokemon,
As long as the app was running, you'd be able to, open your app up and or unlock your phone, and it would, you'd be able to catch Pokemon.
and you could even catch them just with the bracelet. There was a button on it, and you could touch it, and you would get one chance at catching the Pokemon. So you could just walk around and not even have to whip out your phone.
Yeah.
So needless to say,
But
I don't think it went over as well as
apparently
people wanted
it
it to.
didn't work very well.
So hey Chris,
Oops.
what do you mean? Oops.
Oh no, just it not
Oh,
working.
Okay.
You sounded very guilty.
I thought something happened, and yeah.
No.
So Chris, seeing as you're the only person that plays it, why don't you tell us scrubs a little bit about Civ 6?
Yeah.
Civ 6 is one of the best strategy games out there on the market today, and could potentially be forever. But they're going to come out with Civ 7.
Is this
That one's gonna
hey
be way
guys?
better.
Is this what I sound like when I talk about Nintendo?
No, you're way more excited. Chris is just dead
Okay,
inside
that's-
in general, so
Yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. No, it's just a really fun strategy game. Like you can, I'll just sit here on a Friday night, start playing it. Next thing I know, it's Sunday. I gotta go to work.
Oh jeez.
But it's a super fun game. Like you pick a country and like they have their own special abilities.
USA.
And then
USA.
you always pick USA. And you can win via by destroying all the other countries, by creating more, or what is it? Going to Alpha Centauri
What?
via technology. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
So you just build a spaceship. Like you progress your tech high enough to build spaceships, and then you fly off to space and win the game.
Are you sure?
Nice.
And then there's a cultural one, which is do you bring in enough arts and music and what is it? Musicians, stuff like that. It's a fun game. You should play, guys. Should play. It's
I mean,
fun.
Civilization 5 was
We'll
really
see.
fun, so I'll probably eventually pick up
Yeah.
6.
So if you liked Civilization 5, especially the Gods and Kings DLC, 6 just builds upon that.
Would you say that
makes it more interesting?
Would you say that 6 was better than 5?
Oh, easily, easily.
Awesome.
I mean,
I'm still
that's good enough for me.
So I just started.
Well, apparently,
Yeah.
apparently, Civ 6 actually won an award for best strategy game of 2016 or something like that.
Well, I mean, there's a good reason for that. But yeah, they introduced a few things. They kind of made it easier to attract the attention of city-states, which are other countries out there that you can use to help your country get better. Some will increase your production, some will increase your military, and others will increase your culture and faith.
Man, they've really made that game complex.
They really.
Is there anything you don't
it's
like
super
about
complex.
Ooh, good question.
Ooh. I would just say I would probably just the only thing I don't really like about it is the faith structure, and that's just because I didn't realize how to make faith work good.
Dude, welcome to real life.
Because I don't feel like they because I just picked the middle level difficulty, and they didn't explain it at all. So I'm like, why are all these other countries having faith, and I'm producing all this faith, and yet I can't start a religion yet? So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out on my next game. I'm still on my first game. I always pick add as many countries in here because I just want to destroy them all.
Chris, is this how you let your
you.
anger out? You go into Civ 6 and you just destroy other countries?
No, he just beats on Ricky. Don't you know that?
I know.
Yeah, no.
He
I just
enjoys
hate on
that.
other
No, see,
people and send passive aggressive.
That's
tweets.
that's just Chris having a good time. I'm talking straight up stress relief. I feel like Chris would enjoy that way too much.
No, usually I just pick it to if I'm watching sports. Sports is my background, and I have Civ 6 rolling.
That's true. I'm watching the Kansas City game, and in the background.
Oh,
I
I completely forgot about that game.
really want Kansas City to beat Oakland. Anywho,
On my TV.
man, I really derailed the conversation with that one.
So but honestly, like I think it's a definitely game of the year selection.
yeah, I'd like to check it out. I don't know if I wish there was a way I could like rent it and just try it, for a day or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
that's free weekend
that's what it's
for
called, having
for Civ
having
6.
friends.
Oh yeah, Chris, you gonna hook me
with
up?
Steam accounts, maybe.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're kind
yeah.
enough.
Got my back, Chris?
All right, let's go to the next topic, which is what do I have stuff here? Yeah, The Dawning, Destiny: The Dawning.
Yeah, what is that? I saw
the
like
Christmas.
Yeah, what?
Christmas time is here.
I saw
What's
like
that?
a little
Did you guys
thing of
not-
it on
Oh,
YouTube,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
quite understand. It's just like a Christmas seasonal thing.
What exactly?
Yeah, it's a Christmas season
I
thing.
am
They're
stoked.
bringing back the Sparrow Racing League.
Finally,
Excited for that.
I know it only took them a year.
Sparrow. I'm just stoked to see the tower. It looked really awesome.
They're bringing back Icebreaker.
With
Super exciting.
with new skins for it, which is going to be awesome,
With new skins,
dude.
new skins for characters.
It's going to be a
As
great
well.
holiday season.
So probably
Yes, it is.
probably
with that.
after this is when I'll be able to like stop playing Destiny until the second game comes out, right?
Never stop playing.
Maybe. We'll see. Well, I mean, I think they're going to keep adding like all these events just to kind of
Yeah.
keep people interested and bring back the.
I didn't even buy.
Well,
Well, that's the
Population.
thing. I want to be done with it because I have
dare
too
you,
many
Jake.
other games to play.
Yeah, that's true. We have,
Man,
and
game.
we have
props,
Titanfall 2 to play.
props to Bungie though, the fact
we do
that they
have
keep
Titanfall 2.
pulling me back in with all this stuff like that. It means they're doing it right.
I feel like it would be a bad time to mention that Iron Banner is going on right now this week too.
Oh,
so-
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to get in on that.
Yes, you do. I'm like $3.99. I'm so close to 400.
I'm $3.99.
So close.
All I'm missing is a ghost shell, and I think all I'm missing is boots and a ghost shell, and then I'll be 400.
Ah, so close.
So, and you know how hard ghost shells are to get. So,
Well, I mean, they usually drop pretty easily for me in the what's that the place on Earth?
the
Trying to think of
Cosmodrome,
the name of it. Yeah, well, in the Cosmodrome,
Plague Lands.
there's like that little arena.
Oh, Archon's
Yeah.
Forge.
Yes, there
That
we go.
thing.
Jeez, man, you really
Gotta
You're
narrow
really
it
struggling
down.
there.
It's been a while.
No, even
It's been a
gotta
while.
go deeper.
This podcast is happening at 11 p.m.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, no. I would rather 11
Brain
p.m.
no
than
works good.
11 a.m. like we did that one time.
There was
Oh,
nothing
no, I
wrong
loved
with
11
the
a.m.
podcast early in the morning. We were all fine.
To be fair,
Yeah.
you guys will actually be happy
so
to
the-
know. No more late night Victoria. I started going to like a nutritionist and a doctor, and I have a normal sleep schedule.
Oh man, Team Forever Week
I know.
is
It's
gone.
okay, Jack. It's okay. I just call
You call me Jack?
I thought we were just gonna glaze over it.
I'm not all better. Just my sleep is better. I'll be back one day, Jake.
Jake, we gotta think about the well-being as a whole here.
Wait, so I got
Is
a
this the
question for
person
you guys.
want running the community group, Jack?
Oh, it happened again.
I think that one was intentional.
Victoria, you're drunk.
It would
Go
be
home.
far more
No,
funny
that
if
is
it
that is
wasn't.
Saturday at the holiday party, Chris.
Woo!
Rest in peace, Victoria.
Rip.
So who of you got the Rise of Iron?
I did.
did.
Yeah, Rise of Iron's amazing.
It's great.
I didn't get it just because
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I was into it as much just to buy. So I was just wondering, did you like which one do you think is better, Rise of Iron or Taken King?
Taken King was bigger.
That's
It like
a
had
tough
more
question,
content, but
Taken
I don't
King
know.
was the story that Destiny should always have had, but Rise of Iron was a very interesting story because of the Iron Lords, and it gave you the Plague Lands, and it gave you the Siva and everything.
yeah, it was.
Jake, if you
It was
were
just shorter.
Yeah, if you were interested by the whole Iron Lords and everything, chances are you will like Iron Banner. I mean, Rise of Iron.
Man, she's slipping, guys.
I am. I held it
She's really
together
slipping.
for like 45 minutes, and now I'm starting to deteriorate.
And you know what, Victoria? We're proud of you. We are very proud of you. And I don't know. I'm just stoked to hear that you're
Only
on
a little bit, though.
Only a little bit. I'm just stoked to hear that you're on a normal sleep schedule.
I know,
now.
right? Like, I go to sleep at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I wake up at 8 a.m.
Shit.
You're like a normal
be nice.
person.
Oh, it's so weird.
You're almost a normal person.
It's so weird. How do you guys do this?
It's
Video games.
It's a trade secret.
So
It's a trade secret.
has Blizzard officially announced anything for the holiday thing besides that retweet thing that they were doing?
I think it's only been leaks, hasn't it?
It's only been leaks, and that's like it originally was
I
found
haven't
out
even seen leaks.
via the people found the intro to Hollywood with a more Jingle Bell like theme to it. So that's how we first found about this, and then Blizzard tweeted out like, join us on the
It's
13th.
like,
it
it said like
December
retweet to
13th.
RSVP
Yeah,
or something.
and so that will probably drop on the 14th.
13th.
No,
So-
well, they'll release the update on the 14th.
So I mean,
Or no,
what is it?
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Torbjorn
it is
has to be
13th.
an elf,
Never mind.
right?
Yeah.
He has to be an elf, right? Like it's one of
Yeah.
the skins.
Who?
Yes.
Torborn.
Probably, since he's so small.
I'm-
But I don't know, he's so
Reinhardt
bulky.
has to be Santa.
No, I think
He's a
Roadhog has to be Santa. Roadhog.
I mean, Roadhog has the girth to
Yeah.
be Santa.
He does. Oh, wow. He's got
And I think the rest of the characters should all be reindeer.
Genji reindeer.
There was some cool
Pro-
fan
that would be
art
awesome.
of,
Pro reindeer-
Tracer
reindeer.
with like little reindeer antlers, and it looked cool.
I'm trying to
Who
think,
would
like,
be
who else would have
who would be
a skin
Rudolph?
that's like
Reinhardt.
Maybe.
Reinhardt.
I'm trying to think of someone who's.
he has the shield, so he's always the leader of the pack.
I guess.
That
What
is
does
true.
I was
Okay.
trying
have
to
to
think of
have
someone
some,
who
like-
had something that glows, like I don't know, Widowmaker,
Yeah.
because she has her laser.
She's got her.
Oh,
eye, yeah.
couldn't May could probably be like Frosty the Snowman or something.
Yeah, she
There
will
you
be.
go.
Like the what was that? The villain.
Jackie Frost.
Yeah, something like that, probably.
Ooh,
Frost.
what's the new character? What's her name? Can't Sombra. She
Sombra.
could probably have like some
Sombra.
red and green like neon lights with her like.
Oh, that would be so
Joker.
cool. She can
That would be
like
tight.
change her colors and everything, so they're all Christmas. Like like lights on Christmas trees. How you like you put the timers on them and they change.
Oh yeah.
Be cool if she could do that with all her
That would be
tech
Like
stuff.
a good Christmas intro though. Like, cause like for Halloween they had like Genji had the one with the pumpkin. Reaper had the one with the coffin.
Something sleigh like. I don't know.
Ooh, what if
Just be
what
like
if,
them throwing snowballs.
What if like
or-
Torborn was Santa and then like they made his turret look like a sleigh or something?
Oh, that would be
So-
cool.
They probably will.
They'll
You
put
could
like
have,
a little
some of them
sleigh under
cutting
it
down
or something.
trees or something.
Yeah,
Have Genji cutting down a tree.
making firewood for the fire.
There you go.
Oh no!
Soldier
So
76 dunking some cookies and some milk.
Kicking back.
I wonder if they're gonna do another story thing like they did with the Revenge of Dunkenstein.
I hope they do.
What-
I feel like it went off really well.
Yeah.
I remember
Everybody
everyone really
really loved
enjoyed
it.
it.
I'm upset
Especially
because I
'cause it
didn't even
was-
get to play it.
It was kind of like a story, but not a story.
But a story.
Yeah.
A side story.
There you go.
Story
Side
that
story.
never happened. Side
I
missions.
know.
It was all in Junkrat's head.
Allegedly.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Listen, he's probably been off his meds for a while. Give him a
What's
break.
like another
that'd be
holiday
a play
related
with-
character that they could do in Overwatch? Frosty,
I'm trying to think of
Rudolph,
who.
Santa.
Yeah, I'd like to
who'd
see something
Reaper
with May.
be?
I mean, May could be like Snow Queen or something like that.
Reaper
Ice
could
Queen.
be
There you
the
go.
Grinch.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is great. Brilliant.
And then yeah,
Can they
because they
just
want
make
to make
someone a Christmas tree? Like they just walk really slow and they're dressed up as a Christmas tree costume.
No, wait. What
Their
if?
gun is to throw ornaments.
I mean, that would be good for Reinhardt.
What
He's
if
big?
what if like Reaper, like I don't know, like if they like it would be kind of, they'd have, I don't know, because of copyright, but like if they made him like Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
Because he's skeleton like. They might, if anything, they might like parody it somehow. Like maybe in their little character, their voice interactions or something.
Yeah.
Because we're also getting,
Possibly.
I think, wasn't it like 3 new maps or something like that? That was in the leak.
They just released one already, and that's for the 1v1 map and the 3v3.
Yeah, I still haven't touched.
And then
No, isn't there one with like cars or something?
yeah, so that's Oasis, and that will. I don't think they plan on having that come out this update, but probably one in January whenever they.
So that one's like
Let's
on
test
PC
it.
already, right?
Yeah, so that's already in the PTR, and people have found fun little things to do in there, like because on the outside of the map there's vehicles, and so people have been putting on Zarya shields, and they'll get next to the vehicles, have the vehicles hit the character, and so that ends up building charge for the Zarya.
Oh no.
So within like a few seconds, the Zarya already has 100% charge.
People breaking the game.
I'm pretty sure they already fixed that.
Zarya,
They
OP.
definitely will have fixed that after this.
You saw the thing where like
before the
Widowmaker like
podcast
hooked
comes out.
onto one of the cars and just went flying away.
Yeah.
Leave it to the players to find out ways to. It's not even cheating
Let's check
the
to see
map.
if the game's
'cause
broken.
They're using the environment to come up with creative ways to play, and I love that people are able to do that.
I mean, look at any speedrunning category.
Yeah, exactly. Like they finish like a 30-hour game in like 5 minutes. Maybe not that short, but you get the
Ruining
idea.
my
no,
childhood.
they can do that. Because
Oh, they
isn't there
definitely
like
can. I mean, you can finish
one of the
finish
Mario
Ocarina of
games.
Time in 18 minutes.
yeah, one of the
Jesus.
Mario games, like you beat the first level, and like you do something, and it actually like sends you to the last level of the game.
You just
Yeah, you
step
can one- you can
instead of
one
stepping
star
to the
Mario
right,
64.
you step to the left.
Yeah,
You turn around and go in the door you came out of.
yeah. Well, look what happened, guys.
So,
It was all a trip.
if you guys don't mind, I kind of want to jump into the Nintendo corner.
Oh, I actually want to hear about this too, because I saw the Jimmy Fallon thing.
Nintendo corner.
with Will.
So I'm gonna set Will up right here. I actually haven't watched any of that new like video with Jimmy Fallon or anything yet.
Okay.
Take it away.
For those of you who haven't seen it, Reggie Fils-Aimé was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon showing off Super Mario Run. And also there was Shigeru Miyamoto and Bill from Nintendo Treehouse. So they're off. It looked like when you got there that they were showing off Super Mario Run. And, they kind of showed off some gameplay. They let Jimmy Fallon play one of the levels, and it looks really cool. It's only $10, but it's only for Apple products, for the iPhone and the iPad. So rip all you Android users, including
Yes.
Sad
myself.
face.
It's okay, Will.
Sad face indeed.
It's okay, Will. You can borrow my iPad.
Yes. I need it.
We'll never
I
see him
need it.
again.
No.
I'll just be over in the corner playing it. And so it was really cool, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it. I think it's a really great way of Nintendo branching into the mobile market. I think it's a brilliant move.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the game looks fun. You can't really deny that. But they surprised Jimmy Fallon. They had a question mark block on the table in front of them when they were showing off Super Mario Run, and Reggie Fils-Aimé lifts it up, and underneath it is the Nintendo Switch. And Jimmy Fallon just starts nerding out, and I got so excited because I was like, yes, we get to see actual live gameplay.
Did we get
From the
anything
Nintendo
new out of
Switch.
it?
We didn't get anything new. All they did was
They played.
Jimmy got to play a little bit of Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was just going crazy for it. And I don't blame him because that's exactly what I would have done. But what it was the first time we ever got to see the Switch run a game live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before then, we've only had videos, and
And-
everything that you saw on the screen was
That's a big
put on
thing.
in post. Exactly, because a few weeks before this, Nintendo actually released 2 videos. Actually, no, it was last week. It was at the Game Awards. They released a new trailer for Breath of the Wild where we got to see some of the story and some of the villages to show people that there are actually NPCs in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we got like 3 minutes of gameplay. And a lot of people noticed, including myself, that the frame rate in the gameplay for the Wii U was actually, it looked kind of low. It looked like it was dropping frames. It looked like it was operating at like 15, 20 frames per second, especially in some of the, more heavy sequences where you're seeing a lot of action and a lot of movement. And so one thing that people were trying to see is that while they were doing a live demo of Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch, was it dropping frames? And it actually looked to be running pretty smoothly, including, when it was docked, there was a big explosion when Reggie pushed a boulder down a hill and blew up some bokoblins. And it didn't drop any frames. It looked good, and then they took it out of the dock mode, and Jimmy actually got to hold the Nintendo Switch and run around, and it looked like it was running at a good 30 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm assuming is at 1080p. There have been a lot of rumors that the Nintendo Switch has a 1080p screen, which would be awesome. And so yeah, it was just really cool. It was like the first time we got to see it played live. Got to see Breath of the Wild, and I think the key takeaway is that we got to actually see it.
Yeah.
Not in a piece of marketing material. And I was just so stoked because I don't know, I crave information about the Switch and about Breath of the Wild. I try to get it anywhere I can. So I was really excited to see that, and it was just really cool to hear Jimmy Fallon talk about how awesome it was and how he was really excited for it, and how people should be really looking forward to it coming out, because I feel like what they're doing here is they're marketing it to people. They're letting people know that it's new, and they're basically fixing every mistake they made when the Wii U came out. Because
It was
the
the
Wii U comes out
buffer.
and people are like, exactly. So I really think they're doing it right, and I think the Switch is going to be successful. How successful, that's going to wait to be seen, but I think it's going to be successful. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm just super stoked for Breath of the Wild. It looks amazing.
I really like the most important thing I took away from that was you watched that so that Jimmy Fallon could reaffirm your belief that Zelda is going to be fun.
No, man, Jimmy Fallon didn't tell me anything new.
The TLDR.
I knew it was going to be awesome. TLDR, Jimmy Fallon went nutso over it, and we got to see Nintendo Switch live for the first time.
So
I really can't wait. Oh, I really can't wait to pre-order the Switch and then get it before you.
Chris, I will kick you square in the balls if you do that. I will kick you square in the balls.
Because every day I just send you pics like, oh, look what I'm doing.
I will drive to your house, Chris.
He'll set up scheduled messages just to go out every hour.
You know what you could do, Chris, is you could
It'll just be the
I
Switch
don't know,
from
Photoshop.
different.
Whoa, look at this picture.
Yeah, you could Photoshop and send it to me look what I got early. Oh my gosh, I would be so jealous.
Best
Chris,
Buy
do you have,
dumb
a
messed
secret
up.
hookup or something?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Do not even joke about that, Jake. Do not even
You
joke
can't
about
even get a
that.
regular hookup, so.
Oh! That was a sick burn, Victoria.
But my biggest thing with the Switch is I love that it's basically being marketed as not just a console but a portable gaming system.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
that's what
mashing
it is.
the two
Definitely.
together.
So, but my question is if they're really trying to market it as both, are they going to discontinue their mobile games, or is it just going are they going to stop the DS line and just go straight into the Switch?
Oh God, no!
Since
it's
That's
all-
a whole nother market
Yeah.
because, not to
Yeah.
mention the price difference between the DS and what the Switch will likely be. They're not going to throw away that entire market because this one console is close enough.
Yeah, they're really trying to draw the distinction that, yes, they're kind of merging mobile and home gaming with the Switch, but they're still going to be supporting the 3DS, and they haven't really talked about what their future plans are. But I mean, the 3DS has been doing well for the past few years, so I think we're just going to have to wait until we get more details on the Switch before we actually see what their plans are. So
It's just
I don't
like,
know. I'm stoked for it.
I'd be like, why would you get like this inferior version on the 3DS when you could get it on the Switch and still be portable? It's
Well,
kind of
that's one thing, but they might have only DS exclusive games.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Victoria might be right too that there's a different price tier where you're like, oh, I could put this on the Switch, but it's probably better as a pure handheld game. So I don't know. You're definitely right though. I'm interested to see how Nintendo tackles it.
Yeah, we'll just have to see when it comes out.
The whole mobile thing is awesome too because I've been putting off buying Skyrim because I know it's going to be coming out for the Switch, and I want to be able to play Skyrim on the go.
It's not confirmed.
Allegedly.
Remember that, Will.
No, it's like 95% confirmed. The Bethesda came out and said that it's happening. So, I mean, it's not like 100% confirmed, but
it's just
for all intents and purposes,
early
Skyrim.
April Fool's joke. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not kidding, dude. Check out Bethesda. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna kill me.
The biggest thing about the Switch we need to see is the battery life once it's out of the dock.
Which I believe
Most
we had a
definitely.
conversation about that the 2 podcasts ago. And Will and I got into this entire thing about... We got into a bit of a fight about it. The battery life.
We did.
I wonder.
Needless to say, that's going to be really important.
The thing is if like let's say the battery life isn't that great, is there a way to charge it portably?
I
Or
mean,
does it have to be
definitely.
docked?
I would assume that there's going to be like some kind of
adapter.
You would
or
assume.
cable.
We'll see.
Jake, don't dash my dreams,
Hopefully.
or I'll kick you in the balls too.
Well, because it's like you can charge your DS as long as you have like a portable battery pack or something. You just get the charger with the USB cable.
Yeah, but the thing I'm saying is that like, well, I guess like because like with the gamepad, like for the Wii U, like you could set it on the dock and the dock charges it, or you could plug it straight in. But I don't know because like I have to see like it more up
chances
close.
are, I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but chances are the dock is just a convenient way to put that handheld device down and have it connect to a whole bunch of ports.
Yeah, I agree.
You can probably just plug it in with some cables and let it sit flat on a table and it'll still work.
Yeah, so Nintendo's doing their event on January 12th, and I think, because we've been getting leaks like crazy. Like, we've gotten leaks that there's going to be GameCube games in the Virtual Console,
I heard about that.
which I'm super stoked for. There have been leaks that Dark Souls could be coming to the Nintendo Switch, all 3 of them. There have been rumors that if the Nintendo Switch sales look good, they'll finish off their port of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, which I think would be awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
There's strong confirmations about all of those, like the GameCube games they already have under work. It's Melee, Luigi's Mansion, and
Hell yes.
Sunshine.
Mario Sunshine. So, and then Dark Souls 3 is pretty much all done.
They
ready to
basically
port.
said that, they're just going to kind of wait and see initially
if it'll actually
what
sell.
the sales look like.
Or if they need to boost those sales.
Yeah, they're going to be looking at console sales.
If it looks great, they're going to be making Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, most likely. So
I don't know. I'm just getting so stoked for this. Not only because, I want to be able to play those games on the Switch, and I'm just stoked to see all the first-party titles, but I want to be able to play that on the go. I want to be able to, be on a road trip and bust out Dark Souls 3 or, Skyrim or whatever.
Yeah.
And play that on the go.
Like, I'm thinking, like, the RTX flights. You're sitting on a plane for 2 hours. Pull out Skyrim and play it right there without pulling out, like, a big, bulky laptop that's able to, play it.
Guys, we all have
Oh,
Switch
definitely.
on the way to RTX. We just play. the thing.
Oh, can
Yeah,
you
it's like we all-
imagine RTX after the Switch is released?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing.
Forget Pokemon Go. Everyone's going to be sitting there playing their Nintendo Switches.
Oh
One
my gosh,
thing
I'm so
I
stoked for it.
really like that they showed in the initial release trailer, because like I was a little worried when they were first showing it off, because like when they're showing that you could set it up like with the kickstand and then pull off the sides as controllers. I was a little worried because I was like, I don't think those control like the how you could pull off the side controllers. I was like, that doesn't look that great to game with. But then I liked that they show that there was actually someone playing with like a regular pro controller on connected to the screen.
Yeah.
So, like you don't have to use the switches on the side to play.
Oh yeah,
games.
the Joy-Con controllers.
Yeah. Because that would
Especially like when they're showing that like
that.
that was like a 2-player, like they were showing that you could do 2 players with one side and the other side. I was kind of like, that looks kind of weird. I'd rather just be able to hook up 2 pro controllers, but they showed that you can do that. So I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And they'll probably
I
add
don't know.
some
I
extra
think
features as we get closer to the release date too.
for sure.
Let alone all the accessories they'll add.
Guys, we're getting a little late here, so let's call it a podcast. Just a heads
Alright,
up,
I can do that.
we will be doing a award game show or game
Woo!
show. We are not doing an award game show. We're doing an award video game podcast that will hopefully be coming out right around the new year. So
There
look
it
out
is.
for that. We're still kind of debating on what's going to happen, but pay attention to our Twitter because a poll might pop up. So
Woohoo.
Cool.
you can find
Participate.
the Slightly Off Podcast on Twitter via the username of Slightly Off Pod. You can also find us on Facebook as Slightly Off Podcast. RT Florida, you can find us at RT_Florida. On Facebook, Twitter. Go to the RT site. We're also there.
Definitely go to the RT site.
The YouTube page, we are RT Florida Community. And that's about it.
Thank
Join
you very
us.
much for listening, you guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
this
listening
podcast
to
will
us
be-
for over an hour.
Yeah, you poor souls. This podcast will be going out on December 15th, so the Dawning and Overwatch holiday stuff will be out. And we'll
you know
look
what
like
else?
losers because we won't know what's happening.
Super
What else is
Mario Run
Victoria?
will be out too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not for
I
Will,
won't be able
though.
to play it.
It's okay. I'll
You
somehow
can't see
get,
it, Chris,
I'll
but
somehow
I'm
get
flipping
Will
you
my
off hard
iPad.
right now. There you go.
Hey, thanks, guys. It's been a great one.
Yeah.
Bye everyone.
Thank you, Jake, for being our visitor.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for having me. Finally, we finally made it work.
It only took us about 6 months, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll see you
The point
again
is
in
that
like
you're
6
here.
months.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Alrighty.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Go be awesome because you're awesome.
See you
Do
later.
awesome stuff because you're awesome. Happy holidays.